Alright, I think we are ready to go. Let's check out what's in this quest again. This quest was Mystics, but I liked using Guillotine 2099 for the boss. So let's try that again. We can just throw on some Mystics. We'll just go from there. Welcome, guys. We're just going to do some Cavalier event quest. Just check out if there's anything to grab on the paths. Tiniest of potions. Alright, let's just run through this. We'll try and get as much as we can done. I'll probably go for about an hour maybe. As always, if there's something that you'd like to see, if you want to see, I'm just kind of going through from what I haven't done. If you want to see one of the new bosses, we can always jump into that quest if you want to see it. But we will do our best to kind of do a little bit of everything if we can. Of whatever I've got left. I did get out the last of the 6 side quest paths, so that's fun. I'm looking forward to see what the Dormammu fight has for us, but at least we'll have all the boosts. We'll be ready to go for that one. There that goes. We could mix it up. I haven't really been using Hood. I did rank him up, but I haven't had a chance to really play him yet. Just gotta let the cloak disappear or get hit in the face. It's all good. Doom is just so fast at this. But there we go, that wasn't too bad. Get some decent damage there. Still pretty good. But it's stripes, so you're just stuck playing around the invisibility. It's not too bad. What do we got next up? We've got... Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have built up... I have to build up Guillotine 2099 on one of these fights. Is there an easier fight? I guess so. We can do it against Gwenpool. here, let's go, just go Dr. Doom again. Alright, let's get rid of his armor up. Now we can shock him. Finish that off. Just about done. There we go. He falls. Again, hoping everyone's having a good weekend. Just fun to knock out some Cavalier event quest. Let's try Sassy for one fight here. Sassy's been fun to have, but he's mainly been on defense. But not regretting this rank up. Alright. One more attack should do it. There we go. What's next? Rizzo the Legend, thank you so much for smashing that like button. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope you had a good weekend. Just plowing through some of the event quest. I guess we're going to have what is the Eternity of Pain will start this week. That should be fun. On the 11th. Definitely look forward to that. Even without the Paragon title, I will still try and get out as many of the objectives that I need to do for those ones. We'll see how tricky they end up being. Is that gonna do it? Yes. Doesn't sound fun to me. Nah, I don't know. It depends. It depends on the how unique they make the interactions. You know, because even the objectives last time, where you had to you had to find the right champion, or at least, hopefully there seem to be more champions these days that are able to do certain things. So hopefully they don't put everyone into a corner where you have to have one specific champion. Master Mold's Creation, welcome back. How's it going? But I hope that it's reasonable. You know, there's usually at least like there are obvious picks, and then they're gonna give you like something completely out of left field to, you know, to try and figure out. So, and depending on what the rewards they have for it, it just might be, you know, I think it's going to be more worth it to put the effort and the, you know, potentially resources into into some Summer of Pain, like, or Summer of Pain style fights or Eternity of Pain, then I hate doing the like Karina's challenges. So as long as I can see some, you know, the rank 4 materials at the end of the road, and they're doing it in smaller bunches, then I think that's going to be more fun. I don't think, you know, Summer of Pain was a very, very long, drawn-out process where, you know, you didn't really get, like, it was a while before you actually got the rewards, and I'm sure there were people who, you know, were kind of like, screw this, I don't want to, you know, wait 3 months to get the rewards from it. So here, if it's only a couple weeks, you know, maybe more, you know, I feel like more people will be excited to put their resources into trying to beat that. Mass multiplication, yeah, it has been a minute. It's nice to see you back. Here, I know that this is the Mystic Quest, but I did like using Guillotine 2099 against the Sigil Witch boss on my boss solo video, which you can find on the channel. And so I'm just going to do what worked for me. I just have to get this Gwen pool down to 5%. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to check. No problem, Master Mold Creation. Take your time. I'll be here for the next little bit. There we go. So we got our charge for the boss on this quest. And again, guys, if there's something that you'd like to see, if you want to see one of the new bosses, just let me know. If not, we're just going to continue going through the quests that we haven't finished yet. Alright, so this one again. Prey on the Weak. More likely to use Special 1. Chaos, Buff and Balance. Redlining, so you want to... if your power goes down to 0, you're going to take a bunch of direct damage. And if you go over 33%, you're going to be... Or over 70... Over 75%, you get power drained. So the goal is we go Guillotine 29 with the charge, and we spam Special 1s. Just make sure that we have more than 1 bar of power when we throw it. So here we go. Throw the Special 1, and we keep Sigil Witch under control as well. Okay, let's get the parry. Another Special 1. Special 1 again, just keep power draining. Back off. Okay, we'll just back off. Parry. Again, Special 1. And goodbye, Sigil Witch. So it works out great. No problem, Master Molds. You're going to head to bed. You got school in the morning. No problem. I hear ya. Yep. Good night, guys. If you got to go, you got to go. I'll probably stay up for a little bit. It's late for me here, too. But just figure I was going to do this stuff anyway. Since we're doing this again, we might as well just go to the next quest and at least knock out another boss. Let's go with what's this quest here with the Terax. Terax, I really liked using America Chavez for. This was a tricky one. Someone was asking about this guy here, the Sauron. So this is cosmic, but what we're going to do is we're going to throw on Nimrod. We are going to throw on America Chavez. We are going to throw on some cosmic champions that should benefit from the node. Let's go with, say, Venom. Let's see. Let's go with Angela. And I don't know, we can throw King Groot in there. So let's go here, unless of course we end up with, are there any paths that have anything on it? No. Okay, so let's go ahead, we'll do path B. And I am just going to, I'm not going to bother with thinking about the node here. I have to look at it, but I'm not going to go with the cosmic champion. I'm going to go with Nimrod just to counter Sauron. So it's really just every 10 hits, there's going to be a falter. All right. And he's going to get his unblockable at the beginning. So let's try this out if I can do this correctly. There's his unblockable. So I'm just going to hit into the block, back off. Oops. Don't want to get hit there. That unblockable again, wait for it to go. Okay, really don't want to get hit here, but it's fine. Let's drop the big special 2, and we'll just melt him. Okay, there's where the falter comes in. That's fine. And he's done. Not the greatest over there, but much easier than most champions. Let me just check something for a second. If I don't have any of the sound effects on, I usually do. 1 sec. Sound effects. Just a tiny bit here. There we go. Oops. I just like to hear that. Jack Coletta, or Colella. Question: I have a 5-star awakened Venom and a 4-star Hercules. Who should I use? Who should I use my Hercules' rank for this particular quest, or in general? The 5-star is always going to go further. Hey, Jason, I just saw that you had that. I haven't had a chance to take a look at your rank 4 King gameplay video, but I'm definitely gonna check that one out. I hope things are good. But Jack, the 4-star Hercules is gonna, depending on where you are in the game, the 4-star Hercules is ridiculous. He will probably do really well for you, but in the long run, the 5-star is gonna have more uses. But again, depending on where you are in the game, if you're early on, that 4-star Hercules is gonna be pretty awesome. But we've got Venom right here. Assuming Shang-Chi wants to throw a special. There we go. Go. Jack Clella, yeah, and if you're really early in the game, and if you can awaken that 4-star Hercules, he's just going to be insane for you for tons of early content. He will save your butt on a ton of things. His immortality is completely insane. But it's nice to have that Venom will be also is a good character to have. Again, even early on, help you deal with pesky Spider-Man evade champions. Jacob Showers, welcome back as always. Cody, of course, my Pod 1 BG3 teammate, welcome. Great to have you here. And Jason, I'm making my Ultimate Showcase. It'll be a decent amount of fights like my Nimgod Ultimate Showcase video. I have passed on some footage to somebody, so be on the lookout. Ooh, nice. Definitely, if it pumps you up. You guys always got to go check out Jason and Jabari Gaming. He's got that nice 6-star rank 4 Kang gameplay. Alright, got the vigilance up. So we've got a couple more chats. I will check that in a second. Just gotta finish off Ultron here. It's okay. We got him down. It's all good. Oh, thank you. I'd run both, but I have a 5-star null. Jack, you got some stacked champions over there. Just so thank you very much. You got the null in there. That's awesome. I went a while ago. I went for that. I tried to go for a 6-star null and failed miserably. Cody, have a good stream, bro. Was only able to stop in for a minute. No problem. No problem. Just stopping by is great. Thanks so much. I don't think this was going to be an extendedly, like a super long stream. Just a couple paths and KBQ, hang out for a little bit, Sunday night, end of the weekend. Oh, my pleasure, Jason. Always great stuff. Rizzo, have fun. Go make that video. I'll come check it out. Alright, we got Black Bolt here. Let's go Venom again. Black Bolt gets taken down quickly. Venom is just shredding through some of these fights. No problem, Rizzo. See you later. Let's just go Venom again. Simply Yang, welcome back. Nice to see you again. Hope you had a good week. At least it's not. There's not like. I like the fact that the side quest is only like one path a day type of thing. So it's not so crazy, not so time consuming. Much more chill this month. And you see the new Doctor Strange movie, Jack? I have seen it twice. I went like Thursday night, which is opening night here. But then I've had a brother-in-law who needed someone to go see it with. So he calls me because I'll go see it again. Obviously, I won't talk about anything about it. I enjoyed it. There's lots to talk about, but that's for like maybe in a few weeks once it's been out for a little while. All right, special delivery and no. I hope you enjoyed it, Jason. I had a lot of fun with it. Here we've got the special delivery, and we don't want to put debuffs on. So here's I did this one again. I did this one in my boss solo video. We're going to try and replicate it here again. We don't want to put any debuffs on him. And we need to make sure that we can throw our specials. Face some heavy attacks. So there we go, we get the special off. Second charge, so immediately we get the power back. Now we're going to go to try and get the third one. get some health back on this one here. Just a little bit. Again, we should get a little bit of health back on this one. Perfect. Should be pretty good damage. Oh, it's okay. Almost done here, guys. Then I will check on the chat again. And we're done. So we get another solo. All right. Simply ain't worth watching. Absolutely, it is definitely worth watching. I saw it in IMAX twice. It was great in IMAX. Jason Jabari, I'm a true fan of certain characters in the comics. When you see characters not be who they were, it's interesting. Enough said. You know what, though? No matter what they can do with certain ones, they also, I think, again, not going any spoiler territory or anything, I just think, you soloed it with Hyperion Full Yellow Bar. That's another great option for this one. I just had fun with this because I just figured no debuffs and didn't want to deal with the unblockable. And Godslayer Steve rocking the Hercules for this one. Again, I just thought this was a cool fight. I enjoyed it when I did the solo video. Enjoyed it now. It was fun. Let's see. We can move on to the next path and do another one here. But you know what? I think the other thing is they've shown with what they're doing, I think, in the movies, that if there are characters that people would like to see done like different ways, I think they've just shown that they can, they have more than enough capabilities to then do that. But I think everyone remembers characters like certain ways, and they can't always get everything exactly right, let's say, but it's still super fun. Let's go. We just got all the mutants. Let's throw some mutants in here. Let's go. Oh, MCOC debugger. Hey, I've had a bad day except for seeing my mom today. Oh, well, I hope you had a better day, but at least I hope everyone did have a good Mother's Day. Got to appreciate all the moms out there. Godslayer Steve, I heard that as well. The movie was supposed to be 2 hours 45. Marvel cut it 40 minutes of scenes. So it's hard to know in these things. Someone made a good point. There are movies out there that, like, when a director's cut comes out, you know, people love the director's cut more than the original, and sometimes movies don't hit as hard. I've come out of some of these, I've come out of some of these Marvel movies, and I've been like, yeah, you can't sugarcoat it sometimes. Sometimes certain ones are not so great. Oh, we got ourselves a revive. Woohoo! I guess we'll have to take it. But, I don't think, to me, this was not one of those movies. To me, this one had me cheering. I go on like opening night, great crowd. That's why I love going opening night. And yeah. Here, well, my girlfriend dumped me because I could not spend the day with her, so it ruined my night. If your girlfriend doesn't realize that you have to spend the day with your mom, right? She should also be spending it with her mom. I don't know if she necessarily has her priorities straight, but I am sorry to hear that. I think that I think that might be the right decision if that's the case. I can tell you that even coming from a married man, you have to, even on Mother's Day, you gotta figure out how you're gonna split the time with your in-laws as well as your parents. So it is always a fine balance. One of those things I should do is also read notes. I should remember what to read them, check the notes for this one. But it's okay. The rank 4 Apocalypse does not really need to read notes. Where we're going, we don't need to read notes. And I can say screw you and embarrass her in front of the entire school. I don't know if I would go that route. I would take the high road. But, I think, that's just me. Yeah, you know what? If things didn't work out, things don't work out. But I wouldn't go, I agree with Jason there. We're on the same page. You don't want to go with with that. We're going to do for fun. I did take up OG Storm to rank 3. Let's make her a horseman and have some and see how she does here. Yeah, I'm right there with Jason. I wouldn't condone any form of public humiliation. I think the hardest part with this new Storm is going to be not playing her. It's going to be getting used to evading her specials. I'm going to have to practice that if I come across, next time I come across OG Storm. Bro, Mutant T5CC, love you. It's not so much as the T5CC for me. I've been playing for a long time. I've saved a lot of T5CC, and I haven't been a big spender on rank up materials like in the past. So I don't have nearly as many rank ups necessarily as other guys. But so I have I think I've got like, I think I have over 200 T5 T4 CC crystals. T5 CC, I guess I've got a whole bunch of even those sitting around. Hey Jason, I'm totally gonna rank 3 Storm soon myself. What's so good about Storm now? Storm now is just a beast in terms of actually like fully shock immune. Has I believe a synergy to make her like cold snap and frostbite immune, if I'm not mistaken. There's another like her damage over time already was fantastic. Like as a horseman here, I can just keep piling on the shocks. Look at that. Just watch her melt away. That's insane. It's like 11,000. That was nothing, and I can just keep pouring on those shocks. Her damage over time is ridiculous, and now she's like, if you're gonna, except for in Alliance War, where EMP mod also has like Burden of Might, I think it is, and there's a couple other nodes there. If you just play EMP mod with Storm now, she completely destroys EMP mod in general, just on her own. You'd have to like Jason, if you rank it up and do a video, or even if I might go back and go to some EMP mod videos. Storm is now like the EMP mod queen, because EMP mod puts shocks on you, and if you take shock, because you're immune to shock, but if the person would have put a shock on you, like the champion, then it just increases your prowess. Yeah, so these fights are super easy, especially with Storm. But might as well keep using her. She's fun. I may do a video. Not sure I have other video to make currently. Oh, that's fun. It's fun. It's always good to have things to look forward to. Pretty nice with the prowess. Yeah. Definitely hitting hard. We got Milky here. Should I rank 3 6-star weapon X or rank 2 Nova? I don't have a 6-star weapon X. That sounds like a phenomenal rank up to me. I think that Nova, unless you need him specifically for defense, I think that Weapon X is absolutely going to give you that Jack, what are my top 5 champs that I like, or just my champs? I can show you my champs quickly over here. Those are my top guys. But some of my favorite champs to use is a Doc Ock. If you look, I just put out the Trial of the Supreme, so like day 6 of the trials, and I got to bust out Doc Ock for that one, and he completely bypassed the the node and was great. So he's one of my favorites. If guys who come back to the channel to watch me play, you're gonna see some Doc Ock gameplay all the time. I try to bring him in war when I can, and just in general for like any of the tech boost nodes, I can usually use him for. He's usually really great. Here we're just gonna try and bypass the node completely against this MCOC, as long as we don't get hit in the face. Special one. We can't get auto blocked, but the goal here, I think, oh, this is the one where he does have, I don't want to hit into him after I throw the special 3. I just want the bleeds to take him out. So here we go. Cataclysm. What's up? Welcome back. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a good Mother's Day. It's fine. There we go. Done. Super easy solo there. Now we can test out the final. Let's do some more. Let's do the new bosses. So we've kind of done a little bit of everything so far. All right, let's jump into chapter 3. So what was this one again? This one was the tech path. So you guess what? We are gonna go with our, we'll go with Doc Ock. We're going with Mr. Fantastic. Let's go with, we'll throw Torch on the team as backup for the boss. And then what other tech champs do we want to bring in? Let's go with Warlock's always fun. And let's go with Hulkbuster. Yeah, weekend was good here. It's, Mother's Day stuff. Gotta do those things. Have some meals with some family. It's always fun. Let's see, do we have any fun stuff we can do? Oh, you know what? Let's take this path here. Let's just double check. There's no other paths with items. But let's just swap on Guillotine. Okay, let's just go quickly switch around the team here. Now you can go back into team select. A little quality of life changes. So instead of, let's take Warlock out. We'll throw in Guillotine. And then we're going to take this path here. Do you have any tips for someone who's pretty early in the game? I'd say it's hard to say what's a good tip for someone who's early in the game. It's like you can't do too much, almost like too much too fast. Like, you don't try to, if you're still early on, I would say don't focus on trying to complete, as much as you can of the story quest and see where you cap out at. Like, how far can you go on completion? Once you hit that point, potentially do some exploration, maybe look into the side quests, see how far you, like, take a look at the side quest, might be able to get you some nice, easy rewards each month to try and do that. Like, if you're doing a little bit every day, it'll slowly, you can get some nice rewards, start building up your roster, and you're able to do more and more stuff. It's hard to do it fast. It takes time. There will be events throughout the year that will make it easier to immediately build up your roster. I'd say try and save your units. Right? You're gonna get champions eventually. There's no there's nothing wrong with spending, but I'd say if you're early on, you can probably just you don't really necessarily need to. But there's lots of it's a difficult question, I guess. Again, without seeing exactly what you've done or haven't done, that also does it. Yeah, I agree with Cataclysm. You're better off saving up your units and getting the correct masteries unlocked before you go ahead and do that. And even if you're at a certain point where you can, I'd say if you have some of the variants available to you, just not even the hard version, just the easy version, depending on what level you get to. I can't remember when they become available, but there are some ways to get some cores which you need to unlock the better masteries, and you can get them. They cost like 135 units, but you can get them for free just by completing the variant quests. Oh, gotta head out and get some rest. No problem, Jason. We'll see you. Thanks so much. Hey, Master of Devils Gaming, welcome back. Yeah, easy mode gives mastery cores. Exactly, Cataclysm. That's like, for anyone who was, had an alt account and was building it up and wanted to unlock the right masteries without, spending their units, because they were using the units to gift themselves stuff during the holiday gifting event. I for sure did that. I played. I think I built up an alt account, or I was working on an alt account last winter, or before the gifting event, and I don't think I even had. I don't think I had decks unlocked for almost the entire Act 4 completion, just because of I didn't have I waited until I had those cores. Once I realized I could do that, it made it so much easier. Oh, no problem. Master Dells, I'm watching Crying Mike's stream right now, so I can't stay. No problem, no problem. And easy units, so you're double dipping. Exactly. You want to find spots that get you those easy units, plus get you those cores. Those are really good. For early account tricks. All right, this is going to be a fun one. This is pretty sure if I do Doctor Strange on this one, I am going to get like 99 shocks on him. from the nodes. Here we go. There he goes. Watch the shocks. Because he's constantly being power drained. He's constantly getting extra shocks. Doc Ock at his finest. But now the shocks disappear. I could have kept them on the entire time. That was pretty funny. Doc Ock shredding. No problem, Master Devil's Gaming. See you later. Hope you guys like that. Doc Ock putting 99 sharks on. It's always a fun one. Jeez, you melted him. Absolutely. That's why Doc Ock is one of my favorites. I told you. You asked about him. You asked about my favorite champs. I love Doc Ock. But again, I'm also using the Mr. Fantastic synergy with him, which puts the first, it puts up to 3 power stings with every a power sting with every debuff. A power sting is just direct damage when the opponent throws a special. And even here, I'm going to take some damage from Iceman's cold snap at the beginning, but that's fine. I don't care. Oops. Let's get some sharks on. Done. Screw up, but still finish strong. It's all good. Like if I'm sitting here and I don't have to, if I can get through it all and I don't have to use any items, and again, I think that's one of the other things early on. Don't there are ways to get to farm up revives, potions, if you're doing a quest or trying to do some content that is a little bit harder than what you can't just breeze through it. Don't be afraid to use items. Everybody uses items. Well, it's not that I make him look OP. He works. I know that he works pretty well on the specific path with the nodes, the Cavalier chapters. Each one is kind of geared towards specific characters. Like the Cosmic one, again, you don't have to use the characters for each one, but this is how it works. So. I could use Doc Ock here for him. It's not going to be the easiest. I think we can just go. I can try and melt him with Torch. I'm going to throw on the Mr. Fantastic pre-fights. I think I'll double check the nodes again, but I think the main thing, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to try with Torch and see if we can melt him here. The main thing is that it's the main thing is in his actual kit, not so much the nodes, but in his kit he has these mystical charges. When he has 10 charges, special attacks are unblockable, and when he's struck in the corner, when you get him up against the wall, then he goes unstoppable for 6 seconds. Okay? And this particular node, let's see, he has a thing where he rotates between stun, slow, and heal block immunity. So I can't rely on parries. So at the beginning, so let's see if we can do this. I just don't want to push him all the way to the right side of the screen. That is the goal here. I want to keep him kind of in the middle. Of course, I have to get used to that heavy attack. Okay, so now I just want to bait his special one. See, he has those 10 charges. I do not want to hit him up against the wall. Just kind of backing off. Again, now he's stun immune. I don't want him on the far right side. I want him close to the left. Okay, don't want him on the left side. He doesn't have 10 charges, but again, I want to keep him on the left. There, I want us to keep him away again. I don't care if this fight takes a little bit longer, I just want to make sure I don't screw it up. See, he's up against the wall. Technically, he doesn't have 10 charges, but I'm just going to stay away from him there. Screwed up that heavy attack again. Almost done. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay. And we screw up right at the end. Oh, no. No solo. Hey, Woogie Boogie. It's all good here. It's okay. It just means we get to finish him off, hopefully, with Doc Ock here. There we go. One tap. See, don't have to get a solo every time. It's all good. But again, it's just knowing what's going on in that fight that is the most useful, I find. Yeah, okay. Let's make fun of the death. Thank you. As it should be. Okay. I deserve that. Alright, and let's try Wong. I think I also did good against Wong. But what's the quest here? Okay, skill and purifying debuffs. That's okay. Okay, so let's go. If we're going skill champions, we're going to go with Kingpin. We are going to go... Who else do we want to bring? I don't know if it's going to... I can bring Black Cat just because I have a Black Cat now. We can bring in Hood to go with Kingpin. And who did I use for the boss? For Wong. Because I know I did it with Hood the other... Like, I do it with Hood. I'm trying to think what was on the... And I could bring in, like, Torch as... Again, Torch as backup. And then let's go and bring... I guess we can go with... who do we have here? I guess we can bring... just bring Hitmonkey. Okay. Oh, Moman's in Alliance Quest. That's where he is. Alright, let's try this. Do we have any paths with any items? We got a potion. Sorry, do we have any revives hiding around? I guess not. Alright, fine. We can just take, maybe we'll just take this one up here to the left. And this will probably be it for the stream. We'll see if there's any... if we have any items, if we have any crystals, I mean, if we can open anything. We'll take a look. Alright, Kingpin shredding. Let's do a Hitmonkey fight. That was pretty quick. Oh, I'm running low on energy. I don't want these units. Let's just go grab some. I'm close to opening 5-star crystal. Any good way to get shards? Again, the event quest, side quest has a. Will probably only have only has a tiny little bit. I would, it's also duping 4 stars is going to get you 5-star shards, right? So it's just it's a cycle that just keeps going. All right, there's some energy. Like, you'll have to check different quests. Like, usually, like, again, depending on what quest you can do, you might only be able to get a little bit of 5-star shards for doing the full exploration of it. There might not be, like, a super quick way to get one. Again, without knowing exactly where you're at, it's hard to tell. Alright, let's try Black Cat. And I ranked her up, but I haven't really played with her too much. I know some of the good moves are to counter my heavy, or her heavy with my heavy. And it's going to move the card back and forth. So and then what I should do is, it's also, I think it's knocking her down right there, transfer the card again. Special one can transfer the card back and forth. Hitting pretty well. So that wasn't too bad. Probably could be faster depending on which champion you're using, but that was fun. Fun to try out. Alright, let's go hit monkey again. That should do it. Hit monkey's a beast. Hopefully these energy refills will just get us to the end. We should be okay. Alright, we'll go Kingpin here. Oops. Didn't mean to throw that one there. That's okay. We'll be fine. Kingpin just absolutely shredding. We'll be able to get to Wong. That'll be the last fight for it tonight, guys. Alright, man, let's go Black Cat again. Let's see if we can do this one. Again, just getting used to the transfers. Have that card, move it back and forth, try and move it as many times back and forth throughout the fight until the heist ends. Alright, it's being a little slow. Hopefully it doesn't freeze on us. There we go, we're in. Okay, so that's good. Okay, that's just getting clipped. Alright. Now I'm just playing terrible. Nope. Or take a bunch of poisons. Oh, because of the disorient. Oh, great. Alright, I'm gonna die. Oh, I died. Okay, so basically, Jack, the way it works is there's a couple different ways that you can move the card. You get like the way there's like a thing called the heist. It starts at like 45 seconds, for 45 seconds when the fight starts, and you basically want to move this card back and forth between, and then when the heist ends, depending on how many times you've moved it, I think back and forth, and the more damage you're going to do, or like depending on, there's a couple different effects that can happen depending on if the card is on you or the card is on them, and I think it increases abilities and stuff throughout the like what you're going to get throughout the fight. I have to go look into it some more, to be honest. But it seems like a fun champ to kind of learn. I think that moving the card back and forth is kind of key. So certain characters in the game, like that one, kind of rely on, you know, more spacing. Like for example, like Tigra, like champions that you're going to be countering with your heavy attack, or their specials with your heavy attack. It's very much understanding exactly the spacing on the map, we'll say. I'm not that great at that, to be honest. There are guys who are very, very good. Alright, so we could go, we could just go with anybody just to see what will happen. Now, there is some healing that's going to happen here, but that's fine. Okay, I have to remember how this works again. When you knock down the champion with a heavy attack, you have 8 seconds to use a special. Okay? Or else you're going to take a bunch of damage. Wong is going to get charges like just below his name. When he gets close to 100, that's when I want to drop my heavy attack and then a special. We can really just use anybody. So even if we go in, Kingpin's pretty tanky. So we're going to go in with Kingpin here. Okay? I can go ahead and hit him, but I'm not going to knock him down. That's my goal here. I'm not going to knock him down here. And see, he has those charges that are going up on the right side. Okay? Keeping an eye on those. And he's going to come in through the ceiling. And that's fine. He's also going to power lock me at certain points, so I have to be careful of that as well. Okay, so he's at 95. So what I'm going to do here is I'm power locked. So I'm going to wait it out. He's at 100. I'm going to hit him. And then throw my special. Okay. Same thing again. Gonna build up his charges. He's at 40. When he throws that hit, I don't want to deal with his special too. There we go. Push him back. Oh, whoops, I didn't want to do that. That's not good. Yeah, I took a bunch of damage. That's just me being used to it. I'm used to throwing heavies with Kingpin. Alright. Let him throw this. He's in the 90s. Okay. Knock him down. Throw the special so I don't take the damage. And we're working our way back up again. Okay, let's back up. Hopefully he throws it. There we go. Again, he's building up his charges. And he's done. So again, as long as you know what's going on in that fight, it's really anybody can do it. So, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, let's see if we have any crystals that we can open up for you guys before we go. Oh, I could also jump into some Alliance quest fights. Here, it's a map 8 for you if you want to see it. What are the nodes on this one? Power alternator, just gotta remember to throw that special one. Wong does seem like a cool champ, Jack. At the moment, I'm just focusing on what do I have to do to beat him. Not so much what he can do or what his abilities are, which also seem kind of cool, but you know what, I'm not in the content creator program. I don't get the early access to the characters. I have to actually get them in order to use them. And, you know, who knows, maybe I'll get lucky. Come on, Red Hulk. Alright, let's see what else. I don't think there's still some nodes that have to go down. I'm not going to be able to do the boss here. But Hercules is a machine. Alright, there we go. Let's do the Guardian fight here. Hey, that's my other account. It's sitting on the other side. Guardian can auto-block you, but I have True Sense on my special one, so it works out great. Are you talking about Hercules, Jack? When you say what's the best way to use him? Hercules, I can give you the rundown. Let me just double check the notes here. I'm not doing it for Conflictor and Power Snack active. No thanks. But let's see. Okay, let's check out the crystals before we end tonight's stream. Let's see if we've got anything. Nothing really there that we want to open. Okay, Yeah, Herc, very simple. There are a couple different. I'll run it through you really quickly. There's a couple ways that you can gain charges. Every single fight you can have up to 12 charges, and you can carry over charges to the next one. So the maximum you can have in any fight is 12. The first fight you'll have 0. You can build up to 12, but you can carry 3 to the next fight, up to 3. And then start the next fight at 3 again. Build your way up to 12, and then by the time that you're like a few fights in, you're starting at 12 charges. The way you get them is by intercepting, by a heavy attack when they're not stunned. So if you parry them and then do the heavy attack, the second hit of the heavy attack will normally count as a charge or a feat of strength. And then getting knocked down, which you're not going to really want to do. You want to... if you'll get like a single precision or like cruelty buff on your special 1 or special 2. If you special intercept, meaning as they come into you, you launch your special, you'll get 3, so you'll be hitting harder. He also has here, you know what? Let's just do a quick. We'll do a quick look at Hercules. If you want, you might as well. I don't really. Or, you know what, it's fine. I can do it with a, you know what, I can just go to any champion. Let's just say here, if I take this Doc Hawk and I practice against him, and I grab, do I have a 5-star? Yeah. Okay, so let's make it really simple. He has a Infuriate debuff on your first medium or first light. So you can see that Infuriate is on, so now it's going to be easier for him to attack. He's going to come after you, which makes intercepting much easier. So you can see I'm up to like 4 charges, then 5 charges. Then if I parry the second hit, there's a 6th charge, and I can build up to 12. And you can see now at the moment I have 2 above me because I've carried over 2. If I get knocked down, then it'll change to 3, and I can carry over 3. If I special intercept here, you can see I get 3 cruelties as opposed to just 1 if I didn't do a special intercept. And then, except for a special 3, if you get hit with a special 3, you will die. But there are a couple ways that you can prevent this. You can now he has an invulnerability boost. He's gonna go immortal if he dies, right? So let's hear. So now I've got immortality. So now I can hit into him. I'm unblockable, and it's great. I can take damage, no problem, and I can go and it's insane. So you can basically play at the end. Now, another thing is, if you want to get hit, if you want to take a special 3, he has an invulnerability boost on his own special 3. So if you push the opponent to a special 3, then you drop your special 3, you will get a short window where you've got like a 4-second invulnerability boost. So if they throw their special 3 right after you throw yours, you will not die from it. So that's pretty much Hercules stuff in a nutshell, but he's insane. All right. Yeah, he's nuts. So, let's end this off. We will open, let's open up, you know what, I saw that I had these ones. I've got some daily throne breakers. So I'm going to open these. Pretty good. We'll take some T5 skill there. Alright, not bad. I'm going to go ahead and open up these Grand Master crystals. No problem, Jack. Alright, we're going to pop these 7. Alright, 1's 4-star, 2 4-star, 3 4-stars. Even at a Grandmasters, that's a pretty good ratio. Oh, absolutely take that. Excuse me. And then, let's see. We have a Cavalier, so there's a chance at a 6-star, ever so small chance. But let's see if we can get lucky. Of course, they had a 6-star hiding around the corner. But we can end it with one 5-star basic, and that's going to end it for us for tonight, guys. If it wants to open. But it's getting stuck here. It's getting stuck here, so let's see if it's going to... Okay, we've got one 5-star to open. So we're going to open it here. We're going to see what we're going to get. I'll take the Iceman. I think he might be... Is he SIG 200 here? Yeah, he is. So we've got ourselves a max SIG crystal. We might as well open that as well. So let's just open up the max SIG crystal if we can find it. There it is. We'll open up the max SIG crystal. We'll see if we get anything there. And what's the best way to get tier 4 science for Catalyst? The daily quest? Probably you'll have to, that's probably, you can do that. You can also, if you can also get in the store, you will also have under the glory store, you'll have like right here today for 30 glory, you can pick up some science T4 CC. Right, so you can do it like that. Sorry, I do have to run. That is all I can do for today, but thanks so much for stopping by, and we will see you in the next one.